Hi, Group 1. It is the Sun Sage, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Pick a Card reading. This Pick a Card reading is What's Next? Your Love Life in October, all right? So this is one of those readings where it's a prediction, it's a spoiler alert. If you want to know like a little sneak peek of what's coming in, this is the reading for you, all right? Also, for this style of reading, I always recommend coming back towards the end of the month or the following month just to see if any of these things played out. All right. So, Group 1, I'm going to go ahead and get started to see what's going on in your love life in the month of October. All right. So you guys were drawn to the rose quartz. Okay. So that is what you selected. And you also have the Wizard's Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to get some cards out here. I'm going to get a few messages from Tarot and Oracle so we can get a pretty detailed description of what's coming in for your love life. You know, I'll let you know if I see someone returning or an ex or something, as well as the new. I just want to see overall in general what your love life is looking like, all right? So Group 1, what is coming through for you, your love life in October? Thank you. You have the 7 of Wands, all right? What does Group 1's love life look like in October? Thank you. 3 of Swords, all right? Let's keep going. What does your love life look like in October? Wow, 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. All right, what else do we have for you guys? Okay, Emperor and King of Wands kind of came out together, so I kind of want to accept it like that, like it's one person, but we'll see where it goes. The Ace of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. All right, what else do we have for you, Group 1? All right, what's next in your love life? You have Ask for Help. All right, what's next in Group 1's love life? Thank you so much. Move forward. All right, this is kind of Emperor energy for me, and you guys do have the Emperor out here, so we'll see why that is. Okay, let's see what else you have. All right, for what's next in your love life, October. Codependency in the reverse. All right, what else do you have? Okay, regret. And let's see what else you got. You have Spy, okay? I feel drama in your love life in the month of October, okay? I feel a lot of intense, maybe arguments, but definitely some disagreements, okay? So for your love life, I do actually feel like you guys are connecting to someone. I'm going to say that you guys are probably connecting to someone that you already love or have feelings for, and somebody that already loves and has feelings for you. It looks like this is going to be a month of very intense, impassioned communication. It looks like there are going to be some real, and this is possibly what's been needing to happen, right? If you kind of got intimidated by the messages coming through and a little bit scared off for your love life, you guys can probably take a look at your love life and go, no, I need some of this stuff to happen, right? This is a lot of shakeups. This is a lot of shifts. These are a lot of things happening that feel like it leads to some sort of accountability, some sort of change in behavior, change in direction, while still maintaining your relationship with the person that you want to be with or the person that feels like they're already here. All right. So I'm going to break these messages down, starting with this 7 of Wands, okay? So I feel like your love life in October, it really is looking like you're going to have some sort of confrontation with the person you're connecting to, all right? For most of you, it doesn't feel like a new person, right? There may be a new person in this Knight of Swords. Technically, you have 3 people here, but I'm going to break down what I feel each of those energies are, because I feel like the main energy coming through is an energy of intense communication, all right? You standing up for yourself, you creating boundaries. Even with the codependency in the reverse, I get a good message of you feeling like you don't need this person, you making it clear, you know, if you want to, you can leave them alone, you know, you're just trying to give them a chance, something like that, where you're really standing up for yourself, for your values, and for your boundaries here, right? This person has probably crossed the line with you one too many times. And so I feel like October, you guys are not letting anybody in your love life off the hook, okay? okay? It feels like you're going to be very, very, very clear, very, 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 maybe even aggressive, but it feels like you're going to make your intentions known with your words. I also feel the energy of, you guys are going to be very possibly combative in October when it comes to your love life. I just feel like you're sick and tired of your boundaries being crossed. And so I feel like this is a month where you may change, if you've been calm about things, if you have been trying to be diplomatic, this is possibly the month that all that changes and you just let it all out. Okay. You feel like you may have some pent up hurt here from this person that you've been trying to keep to yourself, trying to keep the peace. It feels like it comes out in October. Let's see why the Seven of Wands is here for you, for your love life. Is the King of Coins. So you guys could be again, I feel something established here. So you really could be putting your foot down when it comes to your person, right? We got two kings, an emperor, and a knight. So you're definitely dealing with at least one person, okay? And that's whose energy I feel is strongly showing up in all of these king energies. But I do feel as if this person has crossed the line more than once, okay? This is someone who stands you up, possibly. This is someone who is ghosted. This is someone who's not good at giving clear communication, making you guess. And so I feel like October is the month you really do stand up for yourself and make it clear to this person that you're not going to take it anymore, okay? I also feel like the King of Coins is kind of that codependency in the reverse. It's you letting this person know you can provide for yourself. You are very independent. You don't need them. You wanted them. So this person may come back with some sort of offer. I do feel that here, this person may come in with some sort of, can I take you out on a date? Can we hang out? Can we, just wanting to spend time with you. And I don't feel like you guys are going to say yes immediately. I actually feel a little resistance from you, group one. You could be connected to an earth sign for sure. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, also Aries, Libra, Leo. Aries, Sagittarius is here, okay? Six of Cups. Oh, yeah. This person is coming back to say they're sorry. This person is coming back to say they can't do it without you. And it's like that Seven of Wands is showing up like you don't even want to hear it, all right? This is your way of standing up for yourself. But I also feel as if you guys have developed a very strong sense of independence. If you were not in communication with this person, I feel like you guys came to terms with the fact that you were dealing with somebody who was inconsistent and who, if you didn't put your foot down, this person was not going to make any changes. So I do feel apology with this Six of Cups. I feel like this is somebody you're dealing with, you have a long-term situation with, but October is the month you're not playing any games with them, all right? No excuses. I got the Seven of Wands here. It's confirmation of that sort of combative energy. Maybe combative is too strong of a word, right? Maybe you guys are in too much of a place of peace to just like have an all out like verbal battle with this person. But I do feel your boundaries being very firm. I feel as if, again, if this person is coming back wanting some sort of forgiveness, you're going to delay that somewhat. I don't feel like you make it easy for this person at all. So the challenges in your love life in October for you guys feel like it's actually coming from you. I actually feel like this Three of Swords is actually going to be you being hurt, that you have to hurt this person or reject them or keep them at an arm's length, at least for a temporary time until they understand your boundaries, okay? The Three of Swords can even represent a breakup. You break things off with this person. You decide that no amount of them coming back, apologizing again, giving another offer again is going to work for you. So something is changing in your relationship for sure. And I feel like it's because you guys have finally decided the way that things were wasn't good enough for you. So October is the month you confront this person. Why is this Three of Swords here? I don't feel a lot of harmony in this connection. And I think that's a good thing because it looks like you're standing up for yourself, right? It looks like you guys are making it clear to this person that you're not happy with them. You don't really want to trust them right now, and that they're going to have to wait until you maybe give the word that they can come in and make some sort of offer. But let's see why this Three of Swords is here. This person person feels like they have gotten on your bad side one too many times. It's the Page of Cups. And I keep sensing this apology from this person. I don't feel like you guys are going to embrace this just off the bat, right? I feel like you're going to resist this somewhat. All right. I feel like this person coming back triggers you. I actually feel like this person reaching out to you and trying to communicate with you triggers you. And so I don't feel like you guys are going to be very receptive to any sort of, I feel apology, warmth, any sort of affection they're trying to give. This is that energy where you're dealing with somebody, but you're mad at them. And so they're like, you want to go to the movies? You're like, no, I'm going to stay home. You know, they're trying to hug you or kiss you. You're like, back away. You know, I feel that from you guys with this person. You don't trust them anymore, or they have done things that have, you know, really ticked you off this time around. And so I feel like you're not holding that back. Okay. I feel like you guys did try to hold that back, which is why it feels like it's coming out so strong in that Seven of Wands. It's just a lot of pent up frustration from dealing with this person. So in the month of October, that comes to a head. What is this Page of Cups about for group one? What's going on in your love life? It's the Page of Swords, okay? I feel like there's a lot of texting, okay, in October. I feel like there's a lot of messages, a lot of communication. You're saying how you feel. Your person's saying how they feel. You're saying what, you know, what angers you or what hurt you. They're saying, you know, what angered or hurt them or apologizing for hurting you. I do feel sincere apologies, but I also feel as if, you know, this person has kind of run out of apologies with you guys. And so the communication may not be about the future in the month of October. It may not be about, you know, let's start planning our future together. Let's start making things official. Let's commit. You know, it may actually just be, you know, getting the ground rules straight first, right? You know, going over sort of the basic decency and respect guidelines of your connection. That's what these pages represent. You know, the beginning stages of some sort of negotiation that is happening through very intense hurt. Okay. I do feel as if this person is hurting for hurting you. I feel as if you're hurting because you're having to hurt them. And so I just feel like both of you, will be in this energy of, I don't really want to have the most deep, intense conversations with you right now. I'm not even trusting that if I do, it's going to lead anywhere good. So, I'll say immature communication because I do pick up arguments. This is, you know, when you guys are going back and forth with each other, nobody's really listening, or you feel like you're not being heard by this person. They're, you know, seeming to want to clear their name here, and you're not interested, you know, in sort of accepting that. So there's just a lot here. I do feel that somewhere in the, possibly the middle of the month, you know, around the 10th, I feel like things start to die down as far as the anger, the rage, the amount of animosity that feels like it starts off the month with you guys. You know, I feel like there's genuine love for a lot of you here, right? So you know that you're dealing with somebody you do want to have a future with, right? There's soulmate energy here. There's the Ace of Cups confirming that there are real feelings involved, and that's probably why the pain is so intense, right? And I do feel as if you decide, or this person decides, you know, I'll just leave you alone, or you make the decision that you don't want to start over with them this time around. You guys may be ending a relationship in October, all right? Officially, okay? Some of you, you're taking a break from this person. Others of you, you're telling this person you just don't want to talk to them for the next couple of weeks. So there's an ending here for a lot of you with this relationship. Why is the Ten of Swords here? All right, it's the Five of Wands. This is pretty clear, you guys. There's definitely drama. Didn't I say conflict, drama? It's going to be very intense. I feel as if you guys are trying, this is like your last stance almost. I feel that with the Ace of Cups showing up here, it's almost as if you guys are saying, I love you so much, but I refuse to let you mistreat me. And if you are refusing to treat me right, then I cannot embrace this relationship any longer. This is coming from a pure place. And that's why I say, you know, sometimes in my readings, you know, boundaries are actually something that, yeah, it's kind of scary. Will this person call me again, right? Will we connect again? It's a risk you take, but it's a worthy risk to protect your heart, your dignity, things like that. So I do feel as if you guys have it out with your person. All right. I just don't see where you go through the month of October without speaking your mind. It doesn't have to get to the point where you're breaking glasses and kicking each other out of the house and yelling and screaming and insulting each other. But I don't feel like this is a month where you're sort of just, you know, oh, you know, nothing's wrong. I'm okay. You know, I don't think you do that this month. I think this month you make it plain and clear that you're pretty disappointed in this person and upset with how this relationship is going, and that I feel starts some sort of change. So let's see. Let's see. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. 5 of Wands. We got the 8 of Cups and the Chariot. Confirmation. I just said, I feel like you guys, you know, release this in some way. You release those expectations for sure. A lot of you have been holding on to hope that this person was going to come around by now. They haven't. And the Chariot is confirmation that you actually start taking that risk, right? Anytime you break things off with somebody, anytime you channel your strength and you do what needs to be done, there is a chance it is done for good. I feel like this is a month where you guys are feeling very empowered, and you're okay if that's going to be the outcome. All right. A lot of you are really taking your power back in this connection. The 8 of Cups with that 5 of Wands, I feel, is confirmation that a lot of you need to have your voice heard before you walk away. A lot of you are definitely not leaving this situation with, you know, sort of that passive aggressive, I'm just not going to talk to you, I'm just going to ignore your calls. You're like, no, I'm going to take the call and I'm going to curse you out when I pick it up. So I do feel like a lot of you are emotionally just exhausted with this person, saying the same thing, possibly giving them chance after chance. And I feel, I'm sorry, this is not the Chariot, it's the Hierophant. And I feel like this is what comes through as you guys having that opportunity to actually get what you need from this person, right? I feel this, it's kind of typical. You walk away, now they want to talk about the big stuff. You start threatening to leave them alone for good. Now they want to have conversations about how they're going to straighten up with the Hierophant, how they're going to play by the rules and do things by the book here. So look, I feel as if the energy is that you guys have the power in October. I know it was kind of like scary, those messages coming through at first, but the reality is, you know, you, like I said, you can observe your own connection and go, yeah, I'm not happy with how things are. And maybe I have been keeping my mouth shut to keep the peace. There's something about that approach that has to change in order for you to see change from this person. And I feel like you start initiating that in the month of October. All right. So yeah, you guys pretty much, you know, bring the house down around this person. Knight of Swords, you make them contemplate some real things. I feel like you using your voice and your communication is actually what gets them in a place where they start realizing, I can do better. I want to do better. All right. You have Taurus here, also Libra. Why is the Knight of Swords showing up? It's the Two of Pentacles, all right? So I do feel as if this is the change that is going to occur. I feel as if you speak your mind. No filter. Blunt. As blunt as you can be. Right? You do this knowing that this could make this person leave, that this could make this person, you know, disconnect from you. You do this fearlessly. That is the Knight of Swords. You make this decision, right? A lot of you don't want this connection to be over, but you also are tired of it going the way that it's going. So October, it feels like a courageous time for you, group one. What's this Two of Pentacles? It feels like a time where you start going, I'm really getting rid of things that don't work anymore, right? I've been juggling a lot, or I've been dealing with a lot, and I have to get rid of what's not working. And so this relationship is on the chopping block for a lot of you. It's a decision that you have to make. And this person seems like they may rise to the occasion, but let's see. This Two of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles, you know, and I got the Ace of Cups again. I can't stress enough how much I feel like for those of you that, you know, are receiving this message, there is real love between you and this person. All right. It comes through. And it's almost like in your communication with this person, as you're running down the list of things that they've done that have hurt you, that have angered you, this person is steadily trying to make it clear, no, but it's you I want. I love you. You know, it's all about you, whatever they got to say. Right. But the Ace of Cups is confirmation that you are standing up for yourself, and it's coming from a place of love. It's not coming from a place of bitterness. This person trying to plead their case is coming from a place of love. It's not coming from a place of trying to make excuses. Somewhere you guys will meet in the middle with the Two of Pentacles here, the Eight of Pentacles, confirming that you lay down the rules and the law with the Knight of Swords. This person with the Eight of Pentacles chooses to follow this. All right. So a lot of you are dealing with somebody who understands just how much they know they've fallen short, and they're even like mad at themselves about it. All right. You know, for those of you that have had, there's no fear in your energy in October. It's not showing up. I don't see the Nine of Swords. I'm not getting Eight of Swords. I'm not getting, oh, I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. You guys know exactly what to do. You've just been holding back, right? And I do feel like you may actually even feel like I should have done this a long time ago, because something about this Hierophant, this Eight of Pentacles, this person starts straightening up for you. They start getting it together, right? Maybe it happens towards the end of the month, but it happens. Okay. So, the Emperor and the King of Wands, I do feel like these wanted to be together. So I'm going to keep these together. I'm not going to I'm not going to like clarify them separately. These energies feel as if they are one, and it feels like a very divine counterpart energy. Someone who is incredibly passionate about you. The person who feels like they should have been the leader in the relationship, who should have taken a stronger approach here. That feels like it's something that's building over the course of the month, right? Let's see why this Emperor and King of Wands is here. I also feel, you know, I do feel as if you kind of put this person in their place. Like, these are very similar energies, right? But I also feel like you come to this person in a way that's very direct, in a way that's very decisive, in a way that's very strong. And it's kind of showing them what you've been wanting out of them all along, right? So let's see why the Emperor and the King of Wands are showing up for you, Group 1. Thank you. It's the Empress. There you have it. And then I have the Four of Wands at the bottom. So this is exactly the type of confirmation that I would want in a message like this, right? It was kind of a risk to take these messages together, but I feel strongly this is your person responding to the call that they stepped their game up when it comes to you in October. The Empress is confirmation that they believe you are worth doing that for. The Four of Wands is even more confirmation for those of you already in some sort of relationship, committed situation where it's stable, but it's a little rocky, where it's up in the air whether you're going to continue, you know, staying with them or being with them. So I do feel as if this person is thinking about the long term in October. It does feel as if possibly they want to have an ego response to how you're coming at them, right? You know, a sort of, I can't believe Group 1 is talking to me like this. I can't believe Group 1 is, you know, yelling, whatever. I also feel as if at some point they realize that, you know, as a counterpart, you have every right to hold them accountable. All right. Why is this Empress here? So yeah, Two of Swords. I was going to say, so I feel as if a lot of you are very strong in your convictions with this person in October. I see a relationship forming. I see more commitment building, but I don't see you guys allowing this person in very easily in October. This actually may be a month where you decide it's best for you, get what you got to say out and then leave them alone to make their decision whether they're going to give their all or not, right? I really do feel as if the month kind of ends with a little bit of a cliffhanger. You're not really sure what's going to happen next. There's a chance that some of you will get the answer. I feel as if what happens for a lot of you is it's established, the love is there. You guys love each other. A lot of you may get confirmation of that. I even feel as if some of you may get, I love you, but, right? Maybe they can't settle down right now, whatever comes through. It's up in the air, right? This is realistic, right? It's not as if this person is going to fall in line, for all of you right away. But I do feel as if you standing up for yourself gets that ball rolling. It's better than sitting on your hands and keeping your thoughts and opinions to yourself about the fact that you're unhappy in this connection. All right. So, let's see what else we have. We have asked for help. All right. I do feel as if, for those of you out there that are couples, this is therapy, counseling even. The Hierophant did show up, and I think that this is confirmation, especially with this Eight of Cups. Before you guys continue arguing with each other, before you walk away from each other, try therapy, try counseling, try mentoring. There's a chance that some of you may actually go through that process in October, or it gets brought up and you start making sessions or appointments for the following weeks and months, right? But asking for help is important. A lot of you know that you're dealing with your soulmate and maybe you've never been in this situation before. You don't want to completely turn this person away, but you do also want to make sure your boundaries are understood by them. So if you're dealing with somebody stubborn, difficult, challenging, you might not want to leave, but you also have to get things across to them so that they understand. So that's where asking for help comes into play, right? What should I do? This even can involve going to an older relative, but definitely I feel professional sort of help is more what's coming through in that message. All right. Move forward. All right. So you guys, I feel in your love life, I do feel as if you leave the month feeling victorious. Mainly because a lot of you are standing up for yourself, right? I feel as if there's a victory in this move forward, right? There's a victory in this. I am not going to allow myself to ever not speak my mind, especially about something as important as this again. I feel as if when it comes to your love life, you're creating clear boundaries. You're staying firm with them. You're disciplined here. You have a lot of strong, powerful energy showing up in the form of these masculine messages. So I feel as if you guys, again, are using your power in October, come what may. Yep. They may walk away for good. Yep. They may decide they don't want to deal with that, but I don't feel as if you guys are thinking about that anymore. You have something to say. You have a message to get across to them and you're going to do it. So codependency in reverse, it's actually coming off as that victory message. You break free from what was binding you to an unhealthy situation, right? You're breaking free from what was keeping you stuck in the first place. Your silence. Okay. For some of you, your lack of boundaries with this person. For others of you, your inability to want to be alone was keeping you with somebody that you feel alone with anyway. And so codependency in the reverse feels like it comes through as you guys asserting your independence, as you being strong and being definitive here about the decisions that you have to make, knowing that they're difficult, right? Regret. I always, sort of pick up that when you make these strong moves and you potentially, know that this could be the end of something, it's going to produce a very realistic feeling of, should I have said that? Should I have done that? I feel like for the most part, I'm not getting where you guys should be careful about what you say. I feel like you should speak your heart and mind, right? You have to do it how you need to do it, what feels right for you. But nothing is coming through saying, oh, you may want to tiptoe around this. You may want to be pretty cautious around this. You know your situation, and you have to make your decision based on the person you're dealing with and the level of intensity in your connection. But regret does feel like it comes through as you guys putting that pressure on this person and possibly instantly feeling like, oh no, was I too harsh? I also feel as if this comes through for your person as the way that you break it down to them what they've done here. I feel like they will not help but be able to feel regret, right? I feel as if there's, if they're remorseful and if they are humble or have humility in some sense, they're going to feel what they've done to you is wrong, or how they've treated you throughout the course of this connection is wrong. Some of them are already feeling that. So that's what motivates them to reach out to you in the first place. Remember, the apology, the coming back, the missing you, the wanting to give you the offer. That's coming from a place of regret. It's coming from a place of, I can't believe I waited this long to do this. I can't believe I waited so we were separated to do this, and I also feel spy. You do have the Page of Swords. This is what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of messages here. There's going to be a lot of misunderstandings for some of you, not all of you. I do feel as if, what sort of gets you guys heated in the first place is you may think this person is up to something. And so that may be the catalyst for what gets you super vocal with them. But spy is confirmation that when you guys are not communicating, neither of you know what's going on. And so, let's say you do tell them you're done. All right. I feel like realistically for the first couple of days or weeks, you may be looking at their social media, right? You may be wondering what they're up to. I feel as if that's vice versa. They're going to be doing the same thing. That's why, I pick up that there's like a love situation here. So you guys are not done with this person like completely. There are others of you who feel like you have given enough to this connection and you're seeking someone else. I will say there's very little new person energy coming through, but for those of you where it is a new person, this Two of Swords tells me you're still going to be torn between the person you love and this new person. So that means unfinished business for some of you. That means that a lot of you are not ready, not fully healed enough to move on, even if that's what you desire, right? We do have move forward. Some of you may want to accept a date from someone. Some of you may want to give someone else a try. I feel like even if you do, the Two of Swords with those masculine energies here says you're not going to really be able to choose in October, right? It's kind of going to be confusing and you're fresh out of a situation that you may not want to completely end. So, just be mindful of that. And I think for you guys, I am going to grab some messages because I want to see what's coming through. All right. So what's next for you? Your love life in October, group 1. All right. What's next for you guys? Your love life in October. I'm doubting your love for me. This is going to be going on throughout the month, right? Prove you love me. I've already proved it. I doubt you love me. I just feel it with you guys. There's the Knight of Swords here, the Page of Swords. Well, somebody told me they saw you dealing with someone else. Well, it's going to be some of that for you guys. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. All right. I know you still don't trust me. All right. I spoke on this. Okay. I feel like you guys are going to think that this person has been up to something. Your trust levels have gone down when it comes to them because they haven't kept you in the loop, because they come and they go, because they feel like, yeah, they may be busy or working or have a life, a family life, kids, they take care of business, but it also feels like they haven't been fair to you as far as keeping you involved in how that goes. So this person in October is knowing that you don't trust them. A lot of the communications you guys have will be a little bit, it's going to be like neither of you are going to believe each other, like your heartfelt words at first, right? It's going to take some time because you do both feel hurt. I respect you so much. I think this is you guys together. Like you have respect for them. They have respect for you. Overall, there's a lot of respect in the relationship. It just hasn't been demonstrated in the way that you guys feel it should be. All right. Respect can even, it can even speak on loyalty, right? You know, being faithful, even though you're not getting along, is getting serious between us, right? And we also have you see right through me. So I do feel like this is a month to really sort of make your voice heard with this person, right? I'm not seeing a bunch of lovey-dovey stuff. I'm not saying that you guys won't have sweet communication at some point, a hug or kiss or two. Nobody's meeting anybody's families this month. Nobody's sort of like, let's go on a vacation together. I just feel like you guys got to get some things situated first, and then you get to that point. But October is about putting it all on the table, getting everything out, and then seeing the best way to proceed, separately or with them. Okay, so that is what I have for you, group one, for what is going on your love life in, or what's next, your love life in October. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to come back to see if any of these things played out for you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hi, group two. It is the SunSage, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to another pick a card reading. So this reading is what's next? Your love life in October. All right. So this is the reading where I give some spoilers here about what's going down in your love life, who could be coming in, who could be leaving, what energies could be surrounding this connection, or any connections that could be coming in that haven't started yet. I just want to get a whole sort of scope of what's happening for your love life. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it, group two. All right. You guys have selected the Soda Light. Okay, and you also have the Tarot de la Nuit. Okay, group two. Let's see what's going on for your love life in October. Let's get into these energies. What's going on for group two with their love life? What's happening for them in October? Thank you. What's next? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. All right, what's next? Your love life in October, group two. Thank you. Ten of Swords. Okay. What's next for group two? Queen of Wands. All right. Three of Cups. Okay. And the King of Wands. I was just about to say, I think I know what's going on with you guys. You feel a little more social. All right. Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. You feel like you're emerging from maybe a heartbreaking relationship or a connection that you invested a lot of time in. But we'll get into it. Let's see what else we have for you guys. What's next? Group two's love life in October. Support. All right. Your love life in October, group two. What do we have? All right, free spirit. Okay. Let's see. We have for you guys your love life in October. All right, hope. Self-worth. All right, that's that Queen of Wands coming through. And we also have differences. All right. So I feel as if your love life gets a little exciting in October. The reason why I say a little is because I feel like you're meeting someone or you're meeting new people. So you can't really make decisions on if you want to be with them long term. But look, I feel as if that's going to go well. All right. I do feel as if you guys may be coming out of a situation, ending with somebody, and you're not really expecting to meet anyone so soon. This is for those of you that have disconnected from someone maybe within the past couple of weeks. This relationship was over or a past relationship ended. I feel as if you going to like one event, one party, one gathering is where you meet a like-minded person, someone who's very attractive and attracted to you. And I do feel a lot of excitement in your love life. I feel a lot of physical things going down. So it does look as if you guys will be having some fun, but let's break these energies down. Okay. So your love life in October, it's going to be a lot, right? You're going to be juggling a lot, right? If you can just, sort of think about the Cinderella sort of story here that we have, playing out in this card, it feels as if you guys are going to meet someone at an event, right? It feels as if you're going to connect to someone who is even better than you could have expected. You feel like you're not even expecting to meet people as you go out, but you attract someone. All right. So I feel like if you're getting invites and if people are saying, hey, meet me here, let's go here, you have to make your own decisions, of course, but it does look like it leads to something else, right? It's not just a social gathering. It's not just a party. It's actually somewhere where you can meet someone who will be very significant in your romantic life. So the Two of Pentacles is confirmation that you're going to have some choices that you could be juggling. Some of you could be dealing with an ex, Knight of Wands, who's not completely out of the picture, but you feel like you've lost hope in them. And you could be dealing with someone new, a King of Wands, who's a fresh sort of energy in your love life. And you don't know where it's going to go, but it gets pretty exciting. So I feel as if you guys are the ones that are going to be juggling. You guys are the ones that are going to have your hands full, like your dance card will be full or something. So let's clarify this Two of Pentacles for you. What's next? Group 2, your love life in October is strength. Okay. So definite fire energy showing up for you guys. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries are here very strongly. If you are meeting or connecting to fire signs, new or not in your love life, it could go really well. There's a lot of passion here, but strength with the Two of Pentacles is just more confirmation that you're going to have some options. And strength is saying, let's not get too excited here, right? We want to embrace new beginnings. We want to embark on new love journeys and create new love stories. But, let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? Some of you really are looking for someone special. And so you feel as if focusing your time and attention on one person is better than just dating multiple people, right? Some of you will feel that way. There are others of you, I do feel it's coming through where it's going to be really difficult to make a decision in October of who you want to invest in, because I feel like everybody coming your way is going to be attractive on some level. It feels as if you're going to be connecting to people who are successful. I'm picking up people who may be like popular, maybe an athlete's here somewhere, an entertainer. What's strength about? It's the Queen of Coins. They could be wealthy. All right. So I do feel as if it's going to get the competition for you, for your hand, group 2, feels like it's going to be pretty stiff in October. I really do feel as if you guys have a good chance to connect to real serious people. You have a chance to connect to somebody again who could be a significant partner, turn out to be somebody you end up investing in long term. Okay. So I feel like strength with the Queen of Coins is you guys have been really patient. You're hanging in there. I feel like your moment, your time to shine is coming. I do feel like if you're getting invitations, if there's a party or something you're on the fence about going to, and that Two of Pentacles energy, should I go? I don't know. I do feel as if saying yes to going is something that's going to lead to you meeting someone special. The Queen of Coins is confirmation that a lot of you have done a lot of good spiritual work on yourself. You feel prepared, right? You feel ready to go back out there. You feel ready to get back into the game. And so I do feel as if a lot of you have been really focused on yourself, have been really focused on what you wanted to work on. You've been actively doing that work. And so what's showing up is that the old you may no longer exist in this Ten of Swords energy. Yes, it can represent the ending of a past relationship or the ending of you putting up with somebody's foolishness, but it can also represent you shedding a past self, right? A self that was a people pleaser, someone who was easy to get over on, right? For some of you, you feel as if you're a different person and you're ready to show the world the new you. I feel as if this works out for you because I feel like you run into somebody who wants exactly what you are coming to the table with, right? They feel as if they're looking for the same thing. So the Ten of Swords, I'm sorry if I said Ten of Wands. the Ten of Swords does feel like you guys have maybe wanted to give up on love, right? Maybe you wanted to toss the idea out the window that you were ever going to find your person, a soulmate, until boom, you know, you show up at this event, or you're, you know, walking down the street, or someone happens to see you, and all of a sudden, you know, you're back in the game. Okay. So it gets exciting for you guys. Let's see why the Ten of Swords is here though. Thank you. It's a Chariot. So the Chariot coming through, some of you may have ended things with a Cancer, all right? That'll be a very specific message for some of you. There's others of you who ended things and you were ready to sort of get the ball rolling in a new direction, meet new people, have new relationships, but it may have taken a while, right? It wasn't getting off the ground the way that you wanted it to. I feel as if that's because some more healing was necessary. The Chariot is confirmation, though, that you guys are being strong in this energy and you are regaining hope and love. I feel like if you're ending September, if you're ending September on like kind of a low note when it comes to love, everything's about to change for the better. All right. When it comes to that, let's see why the Chariot is here. Let's see. There's the Queen of Swords. Okay. I feel like if there's anything you took out of past relationships, it was that you didn't want to be a pushover. It was that you were not going to allow people to take advantage of you, whether they were attractive or not, successful or not. You were going to start putting your worth right out there from the beginning. And so I think that that's what's happening. I feel like what's happening is you are attracting a more mature person. You're attracting, or more mature people. You're attracting people who have a lot to offer. I feel as if the Knight of Wands is showing here at the bottom of the deck. Because it does represent your attraction level right now is very high. Okay. Very sexy energy for you. A lot of people are drawn to you in October. You're going to be getting compliments. A lot of people want your time and attention. I also feel as if it's the Queen of Swords in you that's protecting you still, your heart, right? You may go out there looking real sexy, but you have your boundaries up. You may go out there, you know, hoping to find love, hoping to find someone special, but you've made your expectations a lot more realistic. So you're not letting yourself down with high expectations and people who have no intentions of delivering. The Queen of Swords, though, is, I feel like what's happening in your love life, I do feel as if you guys are feeling tempted to cut someone off so that you can move forward, or you've already cut this person off. I do feel like a little X lingering still in the picture. So the Queen of Swords in you may have to be clear with that person, more clear with that person about the fact that you actually are moving forward and you have no intentions of restarting anything with them. Okay. So the Queen of Wands, this is your appeal to people in October, all right? I feel as if you guys may be posting more online, or you're just more seen in the month of October. I feel as if you are being invited places. So wherever you show up, I feel like there's going to be somebody interested. Yeah, Nine of Coins right there. And then I got the King of Coins at the bottom. So you're getting a lot of offers in October. This feels like a fun month for you guys, right? This is, I mean, it's kind of a rare energy. I don't always pick this up. I've picked it up before for some groups. You know, you're having a real sexy, fun month. I feel like this is you guys' time for that type of month, right? I feel like the focus isn't going to be on just one person. Even if you want to like go, I just want one person, I just want to deal with one relationship. I just feel like so many people are going to be so appealing. Group 2, it's not realistic to close yourself off to everyone, to limit yourself. Some of you may do really well on dating sites in the month of October. It feels as if you could have someone here who's very charming, who comes through, is very sensitive, considerate, loving. And I feel like this could be a prospect for you. This Knight of Coins energy, this Knight of Coins energy could be that you're going really slow, right? You're not going to rush into anything. You're not going to allow your passions to dictate who you give your time and energy to. But it's really coming through that a lot of people are going to want to make offers to you, at least 3. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for you guys. This is Nine of Coins. Another court card, a king of swords, Ace of Cups. don't be surprised if you get like more than one offer, like more than one real offer that you can take seriously in October. This may be for those of you on dating sites because you're able to sort of filter out what you want coming your way anyway. So I feel as if there's some very real potential here with the people you will connect to in October. But for others of you, I do feel like socializing and being visible is definitely going to be sort of a jackpot moment for you. You're going to find yourself flirting out of nowhere at work events. You're going to find yourself drawing the attention of someone who's really popular, maybe even a celebrity. I just feel the excitement coming in. You're being courted, okay? You're officially being courted. The King of Swords energy comes through as the conversations are really good. I don't feel as if, you're dealing with people who don't have anything to bring to the table. You could be connecting to a lawyer. Let's see, some occupations. You could be connecting to a lawyer. You could be connecting to somebody who's in journalism here. Some of you will have bankers or connecting to people who are very wealthy or who deal in real estate or who deal in lending or something. I just feel a lot of successful people here. I pick up that you're going to be drawing people in who may want you to go to like really expensive, like on a yacht or something, or like a jet. Like somebody here has some influence. Someone here, you will be connected to someone who feels like they're very powerful, okay? And that they may even have a public persona. So I do pick that up. Some of you guys will be meeting someone at a concert. Like, even if you don't connect to the artist, you may run into that artist, somebody that works for that artist, okay? So the Three of Cups. Get social, okay? I feel as if you guys in October are going to have plenty of opportunities to meet new people if that's what you desire, and plenty of opportunities to get attention and to feel appreciated if that is what you desire, right? I also feel like a lot of you could have an opportunity of accidentally sort of meeting someone. You weren't expecting it. You're not really trying to look cute, but somebody, you catch their eye, and I feel like, you immediately start having an amazing time with this person. I do feel you going out on dates in October. A really important date feels like it's going to happen for some of you, maybe at a Wonderland themed party. Like, we are getting into costume season. So there's some type of themed party specifically where you could have a lot of success. But let's see what we have. Somebody may ask you on a date, go to this Halloween party with me, something like that. What's this Three of Cups about? All right. Yeah, you're going to be the one in the third party because you have options. Okay, the Six of Swords. And I don't feel like it's drama. I don't feel like the third party energy that you're pulling in feels like it's because you don't want to exclude anybody who could be good for you. So this is like when you meet 2 or 3 nice, charming, attractive people who may be talking about what you want to talk about. You're like, okay, I'll go out on a date with this person. Okay, I'll go to this game with this person. I feel like you're really allowing yourself to enjoy yourself and have a good time. And it even feels like you're being honest with the people you're connecting to so that there's no drama. Because I feel peace around you with the Six of Swords. A lot of you do also feel like your dating life is going to be feeling like it's like falling into place. Things are making sense. There's a ton of attraction. Ace of Wands. There's a chance some of you will physically connect to somebody intimately on the first date. There's a lot of energy here that it's going to be pretty intense for you in October. The signs that I have here are Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Fire. Everybody's basically here. Everyone is basically here. Yeah. All the signs. What's this Six of Swords about with the Three of Cups? Thank you. It's the High Priestess. Okay. So Yeah, you guys feel as if you're the ones in high demand, high priestess. People are wanting your time. Where are you, group two? Can you come see me? Can I come see you? You're a mystery. You're this very seductive energy. Anytime I get like the high priestess and the queen of wands is out here somewhere, you're a seductress, or you're giving off very sort of tantalizing, almost tease type energy. People are they could be fawning over you. All right. I feel like it's going to be really challenging for you to sort of juggle who you want to go out with, because I do feel a lot of offers coming in for you. Let's see why this King of Wands is showing up, group two. Thank you. The Queen of Wands. I feel like you meet your match in October, lovers. I feel like you connect to your match in October, your soulmate or your true pair. You're getting to know somebody. Maybe October isn't the month you realize it, but it's the month something starts building. Okay, this is the second time the Queen of Wands has come through. This King of Wands is looking for a counterpart, sees you, is blown away by your outer appearance, is even more blown away by what they're getting from you intellectually with the Queen of Swords here, the King of Swords. There's a true match coming in. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy showing up for you guys. So I stand by the fact that there's a lot of confidence that you're going to be in high demand. Very strongly getting closer to someone or more than one person so that you can eventually make a decision. Knight of Swords with the Lovers still at the bottom, even though I just shuffled. So I feel like this Knight of Swords here is kind of giving me the Knight of Wands. That ex that's still in the picture may try to block you from, getting with somebody else, right? It does feel like somebody comes in and rushes in right as you're starting to get to know someone else. It feels as if this person feels threatened. So you could have somebody fighting for your energy in the month of October, right? Let's see what was on this Knight of Swords mind here. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, that's the person you left behind. That's the person you're trying to get over. So they'll be back in October because they feel you moving on, or they saw something online, or they heard something about you. They're not happy. They're looking back. They're like, darn, I should have been faithful, or I should have just, did what I was supposed to do with group two. Because now they may be in a position where they have to fight for your attention. So the Hierophant is confirmation that there's a relationship here that did fall apart and end, while another one seems to be building for you guys in the month of October. Okay. So what's next for you in love? It actually feels really nice. I have the support here. So I do feel as if the person you strongly connect to, the person you connect to the strongest, this is going to be somebody that your friends like, your family will like. This is somebody that they even have a really strong support system. You like their morals, their values, you like their family dynamics, something like that, right? This person may not come to the table completely like baggage free, right? They may have an ex, they may have, situations going on or just ending. And so I do feel as if you will be a support system for each other. There's a big understanding between you and this person. I feel like free spirit is showing up because you're free to do what you want in October. For some reason, you don't feel as bound to be loyal to somebody as you have before. And so you're enjoying yourself. Basically, you're having fun. You're having a good time here. I also feel like what's happening is that you are in a position where it's up to you, right? You don't feel like somebody else is playing around with you. You're actually in a position to take on the options that you want. And I feel like you're doing it definitely more mature than some people do. Some people lie and sneak around and play around. I actually feel like you're being upfront with one person. Well, I am dealing with someone, or I just started dating someone, but yeah, it's nothing serious. If you want to go out, just real adult communications, not even playing those games. So you guys feel as if the lack of drama in your love life is coming from the fact that the communication is really good with whoever you will be connecting to. Hope. Your hope is either restored in love relationships or soulmate dynamics, or you guys never gave up hope and you're starting to see the benefit of the reward from that. Okay. So I really do feel as if you guys are going to definitely experience intimacy, affection, those conversations where neither of you want to hang up the phone. There's a lot of cute energies here. I got a few counterparts. I have the Queen of Swords, King of Swords here. So an intellectual match and somebody that's physically beautiful like you or something with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. This person could have people after them. You're going to have people after you. You guys are very attracted together. Self-worth. It's almost like you're like, I'm not dealing with anybody else who's doing the bare minimum. I'm only dealing with people who are going to recognize my value and who are going to give me what I deserve. So you're you're in your lane, right? Maybe you were giving someone a chance or other people a chance and they can't even they're not even you're out of their league, right? They're not even meant to be dealing with somebody like you. This time around, at least in October, it feels as if you're meeting one person, the next person, left and right, people who are successful, who are attractive, who are considerate, who are looking for the same thing you're looking for. And rejection, because you can't pick them all, right? You're the one in the position to reject. A lot of you are reinforcing your rejection of that ex who only comes and goes. They're in and out of your life. This person has no plans on sticking around or maintaining something serious with you. But just because they see you moving on, right as they see you start to enjoy your time with others, this person wants to rush in and start making a scene about how much you mean to them. You guys feel like you're like not even going to fall for that. Okay. So I want to grab some messages for you, group 2. You have Sagittarius. Yeah, I pointed out the fire signs. You got all the fire signs here. But let's see what else could come through for you guys for October. What's next for group 2's love life? There it is. Please don't move on. So that X is coming through even in your reading quite strong. Feeling the energy of you starting to get like back into it and starting to find yourself and people finding you, right? Being attracted to you. This person hates the idea of you being with others. Okay. So yeah, that X component is there. This person hasn't left the scene completely. They may even feel you moving on energetically and rush in because even if they don't know, oh, you just went on a date with somebody 2 days ago, they're going to feel like something's going on. Something's shifting. Something's not the same. You're not the same. All right. So someone doesn't want you to move on. They want you to stay dealing with them. I'm shutting down. I feel like this is still your ex coming through. I feel like this is still somebody you were connected to. It doesn't have to be an ex, you know what I mean? It can definitely just be somebody you're connecting to who you're tired of sort of investing in, or you don't feel like it's going anywhere and you're ready for new energy. And this person, they want you to stay dealing with them. And I don't feel like you guys are doing that in October. Let's see. I keep thinking about the last time we were together. So this sounds like a new energy. This sounds like that date went really well. This sounds like you made an impact on somebody you're connecting to, a new energy you're connecting to. Sounds like they had a really good time with you and they keep thinking about the time you were together. That doesn't mean that other person isn't thinking about the last time you were together, but the energies are different, right? One person is thinking about how fascinating you are and how much they want to get to know you, while the other person is thinking about, the last time you were together, you guys got into an argument or you guys didn't, get along, like whatever it was. So I do feel like there's energies. You're on a lot of people's mind in October, that's for sure. All right, you're on a lot of hearts and minds. I'm avoiding you. Okay. So that kind of feels like you guys with somebody you're not wanting to deal with anymore. But I feel the energy. Your smile lights me up of you connecting to people who compliment you, connecting to people who make sense, right? You don't have to explain anything to your family. Yeah, I know this person doesn't have a job, but they're working on it. Yeah, I know this person has 3 exes that still want them, but they're not, this feels like you're meeting people you don't have to explain anything to, right? right? They just show up and their presence speaks for itself. They've got it going on. They're incredibly mature, stylish. This person feels very professional, successful, maybe a celebrity, but I do feel as if you're avoiding those that do not measure up to you, because there's a lot of queen, king energy going on. I can't see you guys settling in October at all, and it doesn't even look like you have to. All right. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, check out the details in the description box. Hi, group 3. It is the Sun Sage, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to the next pick a card, which is what's next, your love life in October. All right. So this is where I do predictions and spoilers for your love life in October to see what's coming in. And you can come back at the end of the month to see if any of these things played out for you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Group 3, I want to know what's going on for your love life in the month of October. So first, you guys did select the green fluorite. That is what you were drawn to here. All right. And we have the Tarot of the Divine. Okay. So I'm going to get some tarot messages, some oracle messages here. Let's see what we got going on for you, group 3. What is next for your love life in the month of October? Thank you. Okay, so I have the 3 of Cups, the Hierophant. All right, let's see. I feel somebody choosing to settle down here. Knight of Wands. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Thank you. 2 of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, that's a definite energy of I don't want to juggle anymore. I don't want to, have options anymore. Page of Wands here. So look, I feel like, okay, 5 of Coins. This could be why. So I feel like if you guys have somebody you've been wanting to settle down with, this person has been going back and forth with settling down, mainly because they were keeping their options open. It feels as if in October, they're going to be feeling more ready to settle down. Those conversations may be happening. The 5 of Coins feels as if it's showing up as this person I feel like, you either make it clear that they've been leaving you out in the cold, or they start realizing that's not what they want to do. They want to treat you better. Something like that is coming through. But let's see what's going on. What else do we have for you guys the month of October? Love. All right. What else do we have for you, group 3? What's next? Your love life, friendship. All right. And let's grab some from the Love Story Oracle. Thank you. Self-love. We have self-worth, right? Self-love and self-worth showing up right next to each other. So that's a good sign. Your boundaries are producing some healthy relationships or healthy relationship results. And then we have control. All right. So look, I feel like what's happening is I have to show you forgiveness at the bottom because it showed itself to me. And I do feel like you have somebody, again, back in that 5 of Pentacles energy, right when you're feeling your most alone, right when you're feeling like this is your love life, like you're just I'm done, right? I don't want to have faith anymore. I don't want to believe in this. I was picking up a similar thing for group 2. Someone shows up, all right? Now, this person does feel like they're a little bit out of their element when it comes to relationships and faithfulness and being stable. It's something that it does feel like they're willing to try with you, though. So that could be a topic of conversation throughout the month of October. This person does like to be in control, which is a big part of cheaters anyway, right? It's a big thing about I like to be able to do what I want to do. I like to be able, it feeds my ego, right? It gives me validation, and that in itself can be control, right? Because it is sort of making the decision for others, all right, that your behavior, whatever, no matter what they think, or no matter how they might feel about it, you're going to do what's best, what you feel is for you. And that's a sense of control. So we'll get into it, but I do feel like you guys have somebody who is player minded. Okay, maybe they haven't like played you yet, or there's energies that they haven't done in a long time. They are really considering settling down with you in October. I feel this is because they really love you. I feel like this is because they realize their actions haven't been matching up with their words. So we're going to see what's going on. The Three of Cups, though, is confirmation that, look, I feel like you guys yourselves get a little bit of fun in October when it comes to meeting new people, having fun experiences, socializing. I actually feel like for you guys, what's happening in love in October is because you have love and friendship here. I really strongly feel as if your friends are going to play a big part in who you connect to next, whether they introduce you to the person or whether the person you're dealing with is somebody that you've been working on building your friendship with before you guys get into a relationship, something like that. It just feels as if there's a sense of camaraderie in your relationships, and one of those relationships is going to lead to something romantic here with the Three of Cups. All right. I also do feel like that third party energy, but it really does feel as if you have somebody who may be saying, I'm no longer satisfied with that. Justice here. I really do like having variety, but I don't want to do that anymore, right? This is a moment of judgment for the person you'll be connecting to. And I feel a moment of judgment for you guys as well, right? A decision will be made in December. And I really do feel as if someone is getting closer to settling down. They literally go from, third parties and keeping options open and being flirty and just reckless to, I want to be more disciplined, control, and treat group 3 more fair. With justice here, that will be Libra season for a great portion of the month. So they may be inspired by the energy of the season to balance out this connection in a way where it's not so one-sided and you're the one giving all the love and faithfulness and time, attention. They may want to reciprocate. Let's see why we have that here. You could be connecting to a Libra in October. Let's see. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This person is seriously considering settling down with you. All right. Somebody's tired of playing games. All right. Let me see. Maybe not tired of playing games, but somebody feels as if playing games, being out here, just doing anything doesn't feel good to them anymore, right? It feels like they really do have to address their control issues in order for them to come to this conclusion. But I really feel a strong energy that marriage is on someone's mind that you're connecting to. They're really feeling a sense of completion when it comes to connecting to you, like they have all they need. So what's the problem? Why haven't they settled down yet? And so judgment is coming through very strongly that you're dealing with somebody who feels a strong pull to you in October and is going to want to settle down, right? This is Scorpio energy. So October is Libra Scorpio season. That could really mean something for you guys. This could be a time where it was all meant to come together or it was all meant to fall apart. So I really do feel as if somebody's decision to start getting serious with you, committing to you, is going to be make or break. They're either going to realize this is what I should have been doing with group 3 all along, or they're going to go, okay, this doesn't work for me. So that's this month, okay? Or the next month, or October, because we're still in September as this reading is being done. So Hierophant, okay? There's a lot of opportunities to spend time together, to talk about your boundaries, to talk about what you're expecting out of relationships with somebody. The Hierophant is that you guys are very spiritually in tuned and connected to this person. And so the best way to communicate with them and speak to them is from a sense of purity and honesty, right? Kind of what I was telling group 1, no shielding your real feelings. This isn't the time to go, you know what? I don't want to start anything, so I'm not going to say anything about this. This really feels like the time to be authentically your spiritual self and to let this person know that's what you want. Something tells me they want the same thing, but it's going to take actual communication for them to feel like convinced enough to park it somewhere, right? So let's see why the Hierophant is here. Taurus showing up. The Three of Swords, okay? So I feel like you guys are going into a potential relationship with somebody who has hurt you, with somebody who has broken promises to you, right? I also feel like you're giving someone another chance. And so the energy here is that maybe some of you were married to this person, in a full out relationship with this person, and it didn't work. The Wheel of Fortune coming through is confirmation that the dynamic of this situation is about to improve. Whether it's a temporary improvement or a permanent improvement will certainly depend on your unique situation, but it really does feel like this person is familiar. I'm not picking up a lot of new energies for you guys. If so, there's one new person that may be showing up, but this person is not someone you're going to take seriously. Not because I'm saying it, but because it just doesn't feel like you're going to. This person is a friend, somebody you consider an associate. They may even be a friend of your sibling. They just like you. You're on something different, right? You want something more here. And so I feel like you have that, but you're dealing with somebody who has broken promises to you before. So let's see what the Three of Swords is about for your love life in October. So even if this person, Two of Pentacles here, even if this person doesn't settle down in October, it feels as if the conversation happens. This Three of Swords may even feel like rejection for you guys, right? It may feel like rejection for the other person if it's them trying to come back and make some big offer to you and you don't want this right now with them. You actually just want to work on trusting them again. So disappointment definitely in the Three of Swords, but potential to change and flip this situation with the Two of Pentacles if you believe enough in it, if you have enough faith in this situation with the Star here, all right? So I do feel as if there's a situation that's turning around for a lot of you. It feels like the conversation starts up in October. The communication starts in October, all right? So let's see why this Knight of Wands is here, Sagittarius energy. Let's see. It's the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Confirmation that a lot of you are going to be in very intense in very intense connections with somebody you're already familiar with. All right. This doesn't really feel like someone new. It could be more that Page of Wands is someone new for me. But the Knight of Wands, this already just feels like somebody you have like a real intense, sexy, fiery physical connection with, right? There's going to be a lot of that for you in October. It's going to get incredibly passionate, very fiery between you guys. There's lots of seductive, flirty text messages. There's lots of, come hither, come flirt with me type energy, right? Let's get it on anywhere type stuff. Very spontaneous. And Nine of Pentacles. This could all be while you're remaining technically single, but moving closer towards union at some point with this person. So it really is a make or break month for a lot of you, right? I feel as if a lot of you do want this person on a more serious level, but you're just trying to let them find their way to you. And I do feel as if this Nine of Pentacles feels like self-worth and self-love. You found a healthy balance, group 3, of indulging yourself in passion and intimacy without feeling like you are giving too much away. So a lot of you will have found that healthy balance here. So it feels like you're maintaining healthy boundaries. You're dealing with somebody who feels like they got to catch up a little bit. The Knight of Wands energy is very strong, but I don't think this Knight of Wands is negative, right? I don't feel that from this particular Knight of Wands energy showing up in your deck. I just feel like this is somebody who's very always wants you, very intense, always passionate, sending you messages left and right, wanting to know what you're up to. This person is just very they come on incredibly strong. I do feel like they are getting it into their head that they can have this all the time if they settle down with you, right? If they were more in a mindset of stability, right? Not just running in and out. So I feel like you have the right tools, I'll say, to communicate with somebody like this, what you need, what your boundaries are, because I feel like in October, there's a lot of fun interactions between you and this person. But for those of you that want more, this is the time to let this person know. Okay. Because this is a signal of, I'm enjoying myself, right? I'm enjoying everything going on around me. But in order to keep things, exciting and passionate, but also reasonable and healthy, I gotta make sure things don't get out of control here. So you guys gotta keep control of this situation, because a Knight of Wands is a wild person, right? I almost wanted to say a wild card. This person can be tamed or not. I feel like your Knight of Wands is already feeling somewhat tamed by way of them connecting to you. But a lot of you will have somebody who does like to just come and go as they please. And you're going to have to sort of rein that in if that's what you want. If this is the person that you want. All right. So the Two of Coins in the reverse is definitely coming through as I don't want to deal with more than one person anymore. I got enough on my hands. I got enough on my plate. I don't want to play these games with group 3. Let's see. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Be vocal about what you want. I was telling group 1 the same thing. This is not the month to sort of be quiet, be passive, to not get your voice heard. This really is a month about being clear. It could be that Libra energy that's going to be very in a mood to communicate and to communicate rules, fairness, justice, what's right, how we're doing this and what's wrong about it and how can we correct it. That Queen of Swords really does hit that point home. Libra showing up. Also Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, Queen of Coins. I feel like you guys are operating from a space of softness in October. So it's making somebody who typically wouldn't want to settle down or typically wouldn't want to have serious conversations about feelings and relationships, you're convincing them to do just that. All right. I feel as if the Queen of Swords is this person takes you seriously. And I feel as if in October, this is your chance to present your offer or what you could offer to this person. I feel like this is somebody who's open and receptive to you, group 3. And that will be the time, October, to really get it hit, be clear with this person. All right. Intentions and motives also feel as if they're going to come clear from whoever you're dealing with in October. There's not going to be a lot of hidden stuff. Everything's out in the open, it feels. Page of Wands. These are those flirty text messages you're going to be getting throughout the course of the month. Very sexy communication, It is going to get pretty hot. It's going to get pretty intense here. Yeah, Emperor. You're dealing with maybe, just somebody who's very comfortable in themselves. Emperor here, you're dealing with a counterpart, somebody who really likes that you are self-sufficient. They're not threatened by it. This person really feels like you are, if there's anybody that's going to make them want to settle down, it's you. All right. Emperor showing up. The Hangman is coming through. I feel like they're going to think about it for a while, right? They may even say, let me think on that, right? Let me think on it. Let me get back to you. I don't want to rush anything. What's this Hangman? Pisces energy. It's the Knight of Coins. Yeah, they're gonna ask for patience. They're gonna ask for a little bit of gradual, movement here. But they're serious too. Every time you show up as a queen, like the Queen of Wands, Queen of Coins, they're the Knight. The Knight of Coins, the Knight of Wands. They got a little bit of catching up to do, right? The Emperor actually shows up as this person is used to being in control, not in a divine counterpart way, but in a way where, again, they may manipulate people's feelings. They may find themselves in situations where people are like, I need you. So that codependency was attracted to them. You guys are giving them something different. And so they really do have to decide if they're ready for this, right? Or am I ready for an independent partner? Am I ready for a partner who's, not gonna, watch me every 5 minutes and who's going to be so mature? Like, they're really considering you strongly and settling down. There's a lot of that in the month of September for you guys. You have Virgo here, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, fire signs are here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot going on. So I feel like the 5 of Pentacles is, you guys are negotiating in October, right? What you want, versus what's realistic. Okay. Some of you, just as you're about to give up on this person, they come rushing in, wanting to give you exactly what you are asking for, but they take so long making that decision. All right. So just be prepared for that. You are feeling like a queen energy, even I'll even say even emperor energy, and they're giving off knight. Okay. So it's not that you can't connect and collaborate. It's just that you gotta give them a little more time to catch up to you, right? I don't care if this person is 50 and you're 30, right? The reality is if this person has experienced marriage and experienced relationships and they told themselves this isn't something I want to do anymore, and yet they meet you and they're like, okay, I could consider doing this. It's going to take them some time to make their mind up about that. But you are the person convincing them so far that it would be, it wouldn't be so bad. Okay. So we have love. In October, I am picking up the message that some of you will hear someone say they love you on a romantic level. This isn't I like you. This isn't I have feelings for you. This isn't love you. Right? This is I love you. All right. I'm not picking up in love energies being spoken. Not that they're not happening, just not spoken. This feels like I love you. I respect you. Right? Something like that. Friendship, again, a lot of you may have somebody already in your friendship circle who wants to get closer to you. I'm not picking up that you're giving that person romantic energy. Of course, everybody's situation will play out differently. It really feels like there's somebody who's got your attention, and that's where you're going to focus in October. And it feels like they're going to focus on you too. It actually feels like they're going to try to cut people off just to focus on you, right? I feel a lot of consistency coming in your love life. So this doesn't feel like someone who is friendship territory with you, right? They're not friend zoned. They have a little bit more room to explore other options with you. Whereas the friend who may like you is designated to the friend. I don't feel like you take them out of the friend zone in October. All right. Self-love. That's all of those queens showing up. That's all of those court cards showing up, representing that you've done really good work. You've made your impact on someone. And I feel like that comes from you focusing a lot on your self-love. What do I need? Prioritizing your wants and desires, putting yourself first. Now somebody's like paying attention for real. All right. Because you got self-love showing up right with self-worth, and they can be very similar energies, but I feel like one more pertains to how you spiritually feed yourself, and how you shower yourself with affection and love. You look great today, group 3, talking to yourself, affirming yourself. And that self-worth is, well, I'm valuable, so I'm not even going to entertain somebody who's coming to me with drama. It's that whole thing of, well, those boundaries you have are going to automatically eliminate anybody coming towards your way, attractive or not, because you're just not entertaining that. Sometimes the biggest reason we end up with people who are inconsistent, back and forth, that type of energy, is because we eased up on the boundaries. All right. They're not really like that, gentlemanly, or they don't really have like all the things I want, but I'll give it a chance, right? When you do that, you kind of open the door to connecting to someone who never was meant for you, but because you opened yourself to the idea, well, now they're hard to get rid of because you got feelings, right? And so this feels like with self-worth, you're closed off to those types of people. You're giving energy to who's giving energy to you, right? And while you may be connecting to somebody who feels as if they're just getting out of the player life, or they're just trying to get accustomed to settling down, I feel as if they're serious about that. They're not playing games when it comes to that. All right. Control. This is interesting, but it does feel as if it's coming through as, because this person feels as if they're going to require patience, be mindful of sort of rushing answers, or be mindful of attempting to get things to happen a lot quicker than you want. You have somebody who's genuinely thinking about this with you, group 3. You have somebody who's ready to really give you a serious offer, right? It may not be marriage right now, right? It may not be, let's post each other right now, but this is an investment this person is considering making. And so it's really important to be careful of, I need an answer now, right? Definitely don't hold back what you got any time frames and any boundaries that you got to get clear with them. But also, if somebody is making a genuine, honest attempt, okay, that's how you'll know they're making a genuine, honest attempt to be consistent, to be truthful, to be real with you. Give them the time that they're asking for. Because if somebody was pursuing you and you just got out of a relationship or you were not sure you're ready, you wouldn't want that courtesy of that time to be honored instead of just having somebody going, fine, I'll just deal with other people then, right? You just I feel like patience is okay in October. It's not, you're not being gaslit, it's not like somebody's giving excuses. I feel like everybody has to make their own decisions, but you're being encouraged to release any sort of control you may want to have over this situation and leave it up to sort of how things are playing out naturally. All right. So I am going to grab some messages for you guys to see what is coming in for you in October. What's next? I'm doubting your love for me. All right. I feel like that's you guys, right? Wanting more shows of affection, wanting more from this person. I also feel like this could be your person not having experienced romantic love in a while. It feels like they're kind of not going to know right up front what they're feeling and what you're feeling, right? They may know that they're feeling something and that you are attracted to them. They may not equate it to love. Some of you may be meeting somebody in October, or you're connecting to this person now in October. It starts to have that heavier, intense, vibe to it. But I really do feel as if the doubts come from not being treated so well before, and doubt comes from not being able to trust people before. So you could both be a new experience for each other in the month of October. Let's see what's going on with your love life. Yeah, this is the deepest connection I've ever felt. For those of you dealing with nights, I'm not even picking up that that's a bad thing in October, right? I'm not even picking up in this energy that these Knight of Wands are unstable and just running through people left and right. This person, because they're connecting to you, is starting to seriously want to settle down and be exclusive, all right? Because of the level of connection they're experiencing with you. So this feels like somebody who has room to grow, right? Sometimes Knights are stuck where they are. It's really difficult to get them out of that mindset of temporary or just potential. This person feels like they can go beyond that potential. All right. Work is coming in between us. Okay. There's a lot of pentacles here. There's a lot of professionalism here. So look, if anything, you're not dealing with somebody that may be dealing with other people. You're dealing with somebody who realistically has their own business, has 2 businesses, has a career job and a business, right? And so I feel like they're going to have a lot of fun with you and you're going to have a lot of fun with them. But real life is also playing out and bills have to be paid. A lot of you will be dealing with, look at that Emperor. All right. Emperor, Hangman, Knight of Coins. Okay. They have a lot of decisions they're in charge of making, right? The relationship with you is just one of the decisions in their life they have to make. There's other things going on. So, this person you're dealing with, I feel like they don't have time to play around, right? Say something. Okay, this is going to be where the communication gets a little weird. I'm scared it won't work out at the bottom of the deck. The reason why I say the communication may get a little weird is because you're both liking each other in October, or you're realizing that there's a stronger connection here and nobody's speaking up. So again, this is very real. I'm doubting your love for me. Does this person like me? I mean, I know, we're attracted, but are we loving it? Like, what is this? Like, I feel like you're both going to have those questions in October, but for the most part, it feels exciting. Okay. It feels refreshing. It feels like you guys are going to have a good time with this person. And again, don't forget the judgment aspect of it. It's make or break for somebody in this connection in October. Either this person wants this bad enough or they don't. But the decision feels like it will be made in October. All right. So that is what I have for you, Group 3. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, check out the details in the description box.